My name is Coderp, and I've invested myself into a mainly only run of Cyberpunk 2077. So I go to Lizzie's bar and meet up with Evelyn and Judy, who end up throwing my ass into a DMT trip. After that I join a meeting with Jackie, T-Bug, and Dexter Dijon. They task me with infiltrating a hotel in order to steal an important relic from Arasaka. Shit goes down at the hotel and Yorinobu decides to choke out his father. This cues up an action sequence where Jackie and I have to escape the hotel. I grab a dagger from the dead Arasaka patriarch. This will be useful as I was told to leave all my weapons behind when I entered the hotel. Jackie Chan and I test our stunt skills by jumping into a different building. I regain control of my character, and it's now time to unleash hell as I try to escape with the relic. I let myself get spotted by a guard. There's going to be a bunch of combat encounters here. Here's how it went. Throwing my dagger in this encounter means I was going to be left with my fists, so I'll try to avoid doing that moving forward. After I Mike Tyson this guy, of course. With the power attack on this weapon, I can straight up shank people in the face. This part's pretty annoying. There's multiple enemies spraying at me in a fairly narrow hallway. I go in for chip damage and dash away. I need to play hit and run while I let my tank Jackie eat bullets. I guess even the tank has their limits. Anyway, I get a crowbar off one of these goons. It'll be useful as a backup weapon in case I throw my knife. I'm about to stuff so hard on these guys, oh, they have no idea.
Be on the lookout.
Oh shit.
Success!
This super tanky enemy type starts coming out. These guys can take quite a while to kill. Yeah, get him, Jackie. Holy shit, did you see that? Jackie decided to LARP as the Flash. There's another enemy tank type here, but I can spin the gauntlet on this noob while I perform unscheduled surgery on his face. After about a minute, he goes down. This earns me a passive skill tree in the Shinobi tree. I now have 5% increased movement speed. Excellent. This area is really messed up, man. There's loads of these tanky enemy guard types, and when I go to hit one, they all focus me. I take the first guard out. After messing around with the rest of the guys for a bit, I make the executive decision to see if I could skip this part of the game. Turns out I could. I don't have the gear or levels to deal with these enemies, so I'll leave them this time, but I won't make skipping combat scenarios a habit, don't worry, he says as he skips the very next combat encounter because it was the same as the last one. Another forced gunfight encounter as we escape the hotel. When we're safely away from danger, Jackie hits me with the "I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark." I meet back up with Dexter Dijon, who betrays me. Who could have seen that coming? I wake up in a memory from the relic where I'm playing as Johnny Silverhand.
I know Kung Fu.
Interesting thing about Silverhand, he has a quick melee attack that sends flames out. You could make the case that this isn't a melee attack, but the game classifies it as one, so I'm going to use it, because it's just too damn cool not to. It does have a gnarly long reload animation though. It's worth noting that Silverhand also regenerates his HP bar pretty quickly when he's out of combat. This part is mostly going to consist of me jumping around while I wait for the quick melee to reload.
PK fire!
For the enemies upstairs, I took a hit and run heavy approach, where I applied the burn dot from the melee attack, and then jumped down to the floor below. Rinse and repeat.
Let's see who fists are the fastest.
The elite enemy here was a straight up pushover. A couple of melees and he crumbled faster than an Oreo in milk. This is how Johnny Silverhand died. Rogue decided to hit legs 5 days out of the week and skip arm day. Let this be a lesson to you all. Back in the present, I wake up where you were conceived as a child. That's right, Mom was taking back shots against the dumpster. Sorry you had to hear it from me. Crap, guess I'm back to using regular mustard. Oh, I'm sorry, Takamura. The only thing they had in that dumpster was Drakkar Noir. Another one of these car sequences. You know, I'm not a fan of these personally. Generally, once you've seen them once in a game, you've kind of seen them all. Takamura ends up taking me to Vix, who tells me that Keanu Reeves is killing me slowly by overriding my conscience. Honestly, I can think of much worse ways to die. Back at the crib, I grab my usual weapons. I'm now at a high enough reflex level to grab the all-important air dash skill. Back in the open world, a little bit of Googling revealed to me a location where I can potentially get legendary mantis blades. So I start air dashing there because real shinobi don't use cars. As I swing into the function like I'm Tarzan, I get into my first cyberpsycho fight. Luckily, this guy's weak to my throwing knife. It reveals him and lets me get free slashes in with the katana while I dash away. I repeat this sequence a couple more times. When I get him to half-life, he flashbangs me and runs away. So I chase him down, but a gang ends up pulling up on us. I play this counter evasively because the Cyber Psycho can help me take out the enemies, while the enemies also tag up the Cyber Psycho. Now all that's left is the mini-boss and the Cyber Psycho. They've been fingering each other's mouths this entire time. I can swoop in with lube to help finish them off. That's the mini-boss down. And, well, I kind of blundered that immensely. So I come back, I get him to 50% HP again, kill all the goons, and now it's just a mini-boss and the Psycho again. That's the mini-boss down. And that's the Cyber Psycho down. Awesome. I get a nice amount of street cred for killing him, but what about the mantis blades? Well, earlier when I checked the container that was supposed to have the mantis blades, there was just a crappy neurotoxin knife. What gives? Well, some Google Foo reveals that the legendary spawn was patched out of the game at some point. It makes sense. The devs probably don't want the player accessing such a powerful item so early in the game. So let's go get a regular pair of blades from a Ripper Doc. I pick up a pair of mantis blades and I also grab gorilla arms. Unfortunately, these weapons aren't going to be very good until I unlock the Phantom Liberty relic system, so I'll keep relying on my melee weapons over these for now. But the mantis blades are a good unarmed option for now. That's going to conclude this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.